this the other day, and it goes, you know, here, I'll go through some of my old stuff, but here is some new stuff. So levels 2 and 3 are the exact same. So if you can do level 2, you can do level 3. And so let's see, we have a problem like this. Uh, 10 times 1/5. My pen's not working. Hold tight on commenting, and I will answer your questions in a second. I'm glad you find this easy. Just get some friends still need a little help. So you have 10 times 1/5. All you have to do is multiply 10 times 1 and give your denominator a 5. So 10 times 1 is 10, and your denominator is 5. So, because like I told you before, there's like an invisible 1 right here. And you can leave your answer here as 10/5 as an improper fraction, or you can just divide. 10 divided by 5, that's simple division. Count by 5s until you say 10. Or use a multiplication chart. 10 divided by 5 is 2, and that could be your answer. So either one, pick an answer and put it in. So today's level 4, were word problems. So let me think of a word problem real quick. Let's say there's 12 kids and each kid runs 1/3 of a mile. How many miles did they run in all? You'll see I use the word each there. And we know the word each means, wow, I can't write. Each means you need to multiply. So each kid, and there's 12 kids, each of them is running 1/3 of a mile. And there's your problem again, exactly like level 2 and level 3. 12 times 1 is 12, and your denominator is 3. You'll notice on half the problems, though, it asks you to write it in a mixed number. So this might be where you get tripped up. A mixed number means you just have to divide. 12 divided by 3 gets you 4. And there's your answer. So if it asks for a mixed number, you can't give it in this improper fraction. You have to write it as a whole number or a mixed number. In this case, our answer would be 4. Let's try that again. We have 18 people at a party. Each, keyword there, each person has 1/6 of a cake. How much cake was eaten? So we got to figure out how much cake was eaten altogether. So we have 18 people times 1/6. Aviana, turn off your screen. No one, we're not, turn off your camera, I mean. And so same thing, 18 times 1 is 18, and your denominator is 6. And like it said, that's an 8. Sorry, it doesn't really look like an 8. But like it said, to make it into an improper fraction, you would just divide. 18 divided by 6. Count by 6s. 6, 12, 18. Your answer would be 3. And then let's try one more like that. So let's say there are, each day you walk 4/6 of a mile. How much did you walk in 2 days? So each day, same kind of thing, 2 days. 2 times 4 would be 8, and 6, 8, 6. So do your division. This one isn't going to come out as easy, but you can do it. So you're dividing 8 by 6. There's no number if I count by 6s. That gets me to 8, but the closest would be 1. Do your long division, boys and girls. This will help you with your other problems that you guys were talking about. 6 times something gets us closest to 8 without going over. I said 1. 6 times 1 is 6. Do your subtraction. 8 minus 6 is 2. So your whole number is 1 and 2/6. And that could be your answer right there. You could also do the rainbow if you really wanted to, and you would get 1 and 1/3. But 1 and 2/6, it doesn't ask you to simplify. So you're just fine writing 1 and 2/6. But it did ask you to write it into a mixed number. So make sure you do it. Mixed number. There's my abbreviation for number. So let's look at that one again. One more on that one. So let's say we have 8 times 2/3. I mean, it could be put into a word problem. I could say, um, you have 8 people and they each ate 2/3 of a pie, same kind of thing. But I'm just trying to show you and remind you how to put it into a mixed number. So 8 times 2 gets you 16, and your denominator would be 3. But it asks you to put it into a mixed number, so you would divide. 16 divided by 3, 3 times blank. I'm just going to give you a hint. You only need to write it once on this one. Count by threes. You say 16, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 is our closest. And we multiplied by 5. 16 minus 15 is 1. So our answer would be 5 and 1/3. We would need 5 whole cakes, or we ate 5 whole cakes and 1/3 of a cake. So that is that. Let me real quick do something and then I'll ask for questions.